Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am here to make some paper beads. Very simple paper beads. These are going to be barrel beads. They're going to be an inch wide, and we are going to create our own paper by just coloring some of the paper. I'm going to show you how to do that. And we're just going to go with stripes to make it simple. Okay, let's get started. You need a piece of printer paper, copy paper, whatever you call it. And you need some markers. And my markers are pretty dry, but I'm going to try to find some that are not too dry. You're going to take your paper and on the, the width, so 8.5, we want the length to be the longer part. Generally, when I make barrel beads, I'll actually make the paper double long because I like to do a lot of rolling, so it's a really hard bead. But we're just practicing and playing this time, so that's we don't need to do that. We're just going to use one sheet of 8.5 by 11. Or if you have legal size paper, you can do that, and you're still going to draw a line across the width, across the 8.5. Okay, so I'm just going to say, for the hell of it, about 1.5 inches down. I'm looking for a pencil or something to mark this. I have one. So I'm just going to make a mark like at 1.5 inches. It doesn't matter. This is going to be covered up at some point. So there. And now I'm going to just draw a line across. And again, it doesn't even matter if it's straight. This is the part we're going to color. That's all we need to color at this point. I'm going to start by, let's do some just vertical lines. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by having black in between some of them. Should I do that? Yes, I should. Okay, I'm going to color the edge here. And then I'm going to just make some black lines. They can be various widths. Let's go a little wider here. And they can be crooked and wonky. Let's aim for crooked and wonky, okay? I'm going to go ahead and do all of them. I mean, not all of them. I'm going to go ahead and do the entire width of the paper because I will show you how to make one. We might make a couple. If I like them, then I'll finish them. And then I'll have them on eBay at some point. And I'll show you in the next video what they look like. So again, I'm just doing various widths, and you can see I've got some crooked lines going, and I think I should keep that going. Whoa, that one touched. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe I can, I don't know. Maybe I can just, oh, I know exactly what I could do. No, you know what? I'm just leaving it, as if I have to get that frigging worried about it. Now let's see if I have colors that I can add. So I'm going to fill this one with pink. Let's do some pink here. And let's do some here. Oh, let's go way down here. Are you even in camera? I wasn't at the beginning. See what we've got going on here? I'll just show you when I feel like it. Okay, let's color the one that I didn't like. Let's just pretend we like it. And I have no clue at this point how this is going to turn out because I haven't, cut the beads yet. Now let's see if I can do, I mean, I'm not being fussy, but let's see. Does this have ink? Not too much, but I'll do a couple narrows. There, see, I feel like showing you. Let me do a couple of narrow ones in this color. There'll be enough that have all the colors, to make it look cohesive. Let's stick one right here. Let's stick it right next to that guy. Huh? How about we do that? Let's do purple. Trying to show you. A little bit dry. That's okay. It's still working for me. Notice you don't care. I mean, notice I don't care. I don't care about this line here. Doesn't matter. That's just to, you know, tell us we don't have to color more than that. I really have no clue how this is going to turn out. You guys were really excited that I did some beads. One beading video so far on this channel. Well, I might have done others on this channel, but one so far in a very, very long time. Do I want to just keep in like that kind of color range? Maybe I do. Is this like a dark? Ooh, yeah, let's just see if I have enough of these kinds of colors here that are like kind of purplishy. Let's do this. Let's go over here next to this guy. And let's go here. Let's go, oh, let's go here. I liked going there. Let's go here. Okay. Do we have anything else? I could do a blue if I want or need. Now I'm suddenly like in a panic. I don't know. What's this? All right, it's a darker purple. I like that. Oh, it's a wet marker. Oh yeah, so I just don't want to show you everything. I think I don't. I'm liking it. I am liking it. It looks like some kind of country stripes. Let's do this big guy. The black isn't really showing anymore, but that's okay. And let's go all the way to this end. Do I want a dark blue? Let's see for the hell of it. I'm gonna do a dark blue. And I'm just going to fill the rest. Well, I'm going to skip that guy. I'll come back with another color. Okay, so let's just repeat a color there. Let's put the dark pink there again. Okay. Now I am going to use my paper trimmer, not my paper trimmer, my paper cutter, and I'm just going to cut 1-inch strips. So I'm just going to put my paper down and I'm going to cut, move over an inch and cut, and I'll be right back. I've got my strips and I'm ready to go. Here's a little trick that I like to do. I'm going to show you. Now this is only if you really want a finished look. If you're just making these beads for your kids to play with, then you don't have to do this step. Or if they're making their own beads, they don't have to make this step. But I do it because it gives the inside of the bead a more finished look, you know, when you're looking at it from on the sides. And I'm going to show it to you, so in case you want to do it too, you'll know how to do it. Okay, you're going to take your strip and you're going to turn it upside down. And you can use any color you want. I'm doing black, and I got a big wide tip like this. And you're just going to mark the edge. Doesn't matter how far in you go. You don't have to go all the way. I'm just doing it all the way up, even over the colored parts, and all the way down. Try to show you all the way down. And I'm going to do that on the other side also. And I'll show you when we roll it. It's going to look nice. And like I said, it's okay if you go in really deep. Oh, and you can. That's right, I used to do this. I forgot. For like maybe an inch or whatever. Do the whole. Yeah. Do that. That will make the whole core of the inside black or whatever color you want. So again, you do that on the opposite side of this. You flip it and you do all that shit that I just told you to do. Now we're going to take our bead and we're going to do it on that black part, and you'll see that's what's going to make the inside of the I'm going to call it the core. I don't know. An apple core is not the hole. It's the thing that comes out of the hole. So I don't know what to call it, and I don't care. Okay, I'm going to put some glue if it ever wants to come out. There we go. Gotta smush that down. It's very, very satisfying. And I'm just going to keep rolling. And you'll see that we did not need to color more than what we colored, and I'm sure we didn't even need to color as much as we colored, but I did. I colored more. And that's slipping around a little bit, and that's okay. I think I used to do the black lines on the side, on both sides. But that's all right. Maybe I can do it on the next one. Because I'm practicing too, because I haven't done this stuff in a long time. Okay, see how we're just coming up to that line of mess from, you know, where I just told you not to care? You don't have to care because look, it's getting covered right now. And the lines will not match up perfectly, especially since we made them crooked. And I take it off, I flatten it out, and then I just push the ends in. Now see, look at that inside. See how that's cool? I just like it better. I like it better than the white, and you can do the color if you want. And that's what we have. And I will Mod Podge that. Let's put it down. Let's make a couple more. And the edges too, see? They're black because we did the black along the whole strip. And you can do that with any beads, even if it's, with any paper, even if you're cutting from a magazine. If you want a clean look, you can do like I did. So let's do it again. I have this color here. I'm having a very hard time, you guys, remembering that I need to stay under the camera. I'm sorry. And where's my big chiseled tip here? And we're gonna do that again on this side. I'm going to just... You definitely want, a nice fresh marker for this. And then I'm going to turn it and do it down. Make sure I get the edges. And then I'm going to do this little trick. That nobody ever taught you that trick, right? Alrighty. And that's where I said, I don't know if it's going to make any difference, but I'm going to do a little bit like that on that side too. And I even did it on the bead this time. Not quite so wide though. I mean on the tip where it's going to be the actual bead showing. I don't know what I'm saying. That I don't have to do on that side because all we're going to see is that side on the inside. Okay, now we're going to take that black part and we're going to start rolling. I like to curl a little bit and then roll away. I know some don't like to roll, put glue while they're rolling because it slides a little bit, but you really can spread it thin, and you can blow a little bit to make it tacky. It really does make a much harder bead when it's all dry. That's why I like to put the glue in there. And don't worry about those black lines that you did on the edges. Don't think they have to be even, because they don't. They do not. Oh, that's just nice. Now, let's look. See, those edges are high. They're really nice and dark. And if they're not, right now I see some white, but that's glue. If they're not, what you can do is take your marker after and just go in there, or you can even take paint, acrylic paint, watered down a little bit, even watercolor, whatever, and you can just go and hit the ends with whatever color you want. Oh my goodness. Now you know what I think I'm going to do? I actually think I'm going to put those aside, and I'm thinking of just rolling beads on my ASMR channel, which I haven't touched in quite a long time. And no talking, just rolling the beads. And that would give me a video. People like the sound of the paper and stuff. But I'm going to show you now how I will Mod Podge this. I need something I can put the bead on. Let's see. Hang on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bead and I'm putting it on the end of a paintbrush. And try to get one that's not too narrow so that the bead just kind of stops there at the tip. It's easier to take it off that way. And then I just have some Dollar Tree Mod Podge, and I have the gloss, and I'm just going to put a little bit of it here. Oh, that was a lot of it on my paper. If I'm doing a lot of beads at once, I'll just put it in a little plastic cover or something. And then you just put it on and get back there. Whoops, you can tell I haven't done this in a bit. And it doesn't have to be super thick. And again, if I'm doing beads that I really want to look nice, I will let these dry and do 2 coats, and it's just fun to do. Now you can put it on the end too, but those ends are not going to slide around because I glued as we went. But what is going to happen is now when I put this bead on my styrofoam thing, it's going to want to stick on there because of that. I can blow on it a little bit if I want, try to get some of that off. Yeah, you don't have to do the ends. Well, what you can do is just do the bead and then put it on whatever you're drying it on. When they're dry, you can just take the bead off, hit the ends, and then just lay it down flat. But I just take this and I'm just going to put it on there. And then I'm just going to hit the top of that bead with some Mod Podge like that. Alright, that one's done. I don't care if I see the white. That was a whole lot of explanation for nothing. Put your bead on whatever will hold it for you. And just put Mod Podge any way you want, alright? Don't do all that stuff that I just said. Do keep it on there, though. But I'm forcing myself because I like to do the ends. And I can do it while it's on here, too. Okay, I'm going to just put that on my styrofoam. And I really think I'm going to stop here. I don't want these videos to be too long. I will make the rest of the beads off camera in my own free time, which I have none of. I might do them on my other channel, my ASMR. It's Sounds and Whispers ASMR. It's in the description, I think, somewhere. And I'll Mod Podge them, and then I'll show them to you in the next video. And I want to do more of these. I'd like to do them at least once a week. All kinds of beads I want to show you, so I have to do a lot of videos, right? And right now we just have these two, and I think they are really cool. Very easy. Play with all the designs you want, swirly things, polka dots, whatever. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Subscribe so you see when these are done. Okay, bye.